Hey guys, my name is Colton Steiner, and welcome to my CSBR kind of episode. This isn't a post-game review, so we won't have any little rants or angry outbursts right now until give me a couple weeks, and then maybe we might have a couple rants here and there. But let's get right into it, and first thing I want to talk about is yesterday DeShone Kizer was just announced as the starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. Which I'm not kind of surprised by this. I personally was a fan of Cody Kessler going into the season because of his accuracy. Even though he's not that great at throwing the long ball, I feel it's the safest bet going into the season. But hey, the Kizer has a lot of upside, and he could be the quarterback of the future. We said this about numerous quarterbacks in the past, and this guy feels this is different. He has that mentality. He has the skill level. He's the youngest player in the NFL. That's kind of a good thing and a bad thing. Good thing being he has a lot of potential to grow. Bad thing, he doesn't have that much experience. College, he did fairly well, I thought. I didn't know much about him, to be honest, when he came out of college and we drafted him. So I know a lot of people, a lot of Browns fans were happy and thrilled with this pick, but me personally, I didn't know much about it. I was like, okay, we got a quarterback. I'm glad we didn't take Mitchell Trubisky in the first round. That was a pick I was dreading we wouldn't happen. First round quarterbacks, never a automatic bid. You look at RG3, he wasn't the number one pick, but he was a first rounder. And if you look at the Browns' previous draft picks in the first round, obviously, we haven't done so well in that like field of drafting quarterbacks. We had maybe it was Brady Quinn, I forget. But Brady Quinn or Colt McCoy, Brandon Whedon, good lord, Johnny Manziel. Here's what I'll say about Johnny real quick. I had his back. I had his back for the longest time for the season. I was pushing for him. I was pushing for him to do well. But when he does bad stuff off the field, stuff that doesn't give your team a good image, that kind of does some bad publicity for yourself and your team. So glad that whole thing is over with. We've moved on. We're on to DeShone Kizer, Toledo guy. I like it. Just look at how he's done this preseason. I'm kind of mixed about it. His last preseason game in Tampa Bay, weather was doing a lot of damage to him, to his game, but he did make some great plays. Interception, it got tipped, they caught it. That could go either way. Decision making is definitely a thing I want him to improve on. So decision making and time spent in the pocket. He's a younger guy in college. There's a little bit more time you can spend in the pocket, but in the NFL, you don't have that time. So that's something I'd really like to see is his ability to make better and quicker decisions, but he's young. That is going to happen, and that's kind of what I like about him. He's a young guy who has a lot of room to grow. And me personally, while I've said earlier I want to go with Kessler, I'm not completely angry with this. I shouldn't say angry, but I'm not surprised, or it's something I'll get behind because there's a lot of potential with him. The only reasons why I like Kessler was because his accuracy, and he's not as quick as Kizer, but I think he's a safer option to start the season only because of his experience in the NFL, and he has some games under his belt. That's the only reason. I don't know if Kizer is ready yet for the pro game, especially against number one defenses, first team defenses, and top teams. So it's something to definitely keep an eye on. But if you look at our offensive line, it got a massive upgrade this offseason, and that is something I love to see. So, hey, it's going to be a great year. I have a good feeling about this team. The Cleveland Browns will go 7-9 at least. I'm really confident in that, mainly because of the upgrades to our offensive line, which will help our running game, and a good running game will help the passing game. So that's a big offensive boost. Another thing, defense, #1 pick, Myles Garrett. I am thrilled and excited that we got him and that we have him and on our defense, because this is a guy who has a Pro Bowl potential in his game. And I think he has the ability to make a big threat on this defense. Jabril Peppers, another secondary guy who we need to do well. Can return punts and does really good at doing that. So it's going to be an exciting year. Cleveland Browns will go 7-9, I think. Let me know what you guys think. I think they'll do well. They have a lot of potential this year to do well, and their opponents in their division are getting older, and older isn't always better sometimes. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know if you like this video. If you like this video, leave a like. If you want to see more, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Like I've said in my welcome back video, I have a lot of content that I hope to create, like content like this, a little more calmer, kind of like podcast videos, longer videos too. So that's something that I'm excited to do. Gaming videos down the line, maybe. Movie reviews, movie theories, stuff like that. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.